SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I wanted to show you something real quick before we get started here. I was, the Master Sword's back up, so I figured I should probably fuse it with something, as that's, becoming how this works at this point in the game. But I figured, I got tons of silver Lionel Saber horns. Look at this just for a second. If I hold this, it's tiny. It's a tiny little thing. This came off the side of a Lionel, where it's basically as long as my body. And it's the highest damaging thing in the game, as far as I know. And it's tiny. Look how tiny it is. And then you put it on the ground and it goes, blah. What the heck? I say to thee, what the heck? All right, cool. So, that's nice. Now then, what are we doing? We're doing Sky Islands. And I think this is where I'm going next. There, and then there's this thing, and then there's a thing over here. There's a bunch of, weird little one-off islands around here. Oh, and I apparently missed that flower as well. Jeez, I just got... Okay. We're going to head north and west and try and sweep up everything over there, and then we'll go over to the Akala Sky, and then we're done? Then we might be done up here, before we go to the depths and spend a bunch of time down there. So, let me get a vehicle together, and we'll get over there. All right. No, it's just very far away. Is that what this is? It's just very far away. Okay, it's just very far away. I was nervous for a minute because I can't see it. I think it's behind this cloud. I hope it's behind this cloud. I think it's just oh no, it's there. It's right there. I see it. All right, cool. Go fight a robot. It would have been amazing if that star piece just there had hit the platform where the robot's going to be. That would have been very convenient. Alas. Hey, look at that. It's a friggin' robot. Who could have seen this coming? No, it's not cold here anymore. I should get ready for fight robot. There we go. Bop-ba-dop, ba-dop, bop, bop. Okay. We'll just sort of arbitrarily park. Oh, treasure chest. Neat. Old map, most likely, Most likely. That's theoretically what I'm here for, after all. Nearby down below. You do not say. All right. Hello. What bow am I using? This is a good one. I think it's only level 2, so this is wasteful, but I don't care. I don't care. Oh, you see me, do you? Congratulations on being able to see me. Good job. Oh, hey, my ankles. I probably need those, huh? Talk about overkill. This is going to be ridiculous. There. At least he got to play his theme music. Good for him. Alright, so we got that. And we got this. What have we got? Oh. Clank. Sage's Will. No kidding. No kidding. Well, that's one more sage powered up, I suppose. Should probably give it to you, Nobo. I've been hauling him around the longest. I feel like I have the least confidence in his attacks, but also he's the only one who can damage, pebblets and whatnot when I don't feel like attacking them myself. Which definitely does happen. I did not watch where my vehicle went. Is it even here anymore? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it fall over the edge and I didn't even notice? Aw, man. But it was a real vehicle and everything. I made it out of real parts even. Aw. Dang it. Yeah, I think it's gone. Man, that'll teach me not to pay attention, I guess. Or, those are the consequences of not paying attention. That was a weird way to word it. Anyway, I guess I need another vehicle, and this time I'm just gonna make it out of rocks. Rocks vehicle. And we break the 100 point in terms of Zonite. I am running low. Okay. Well, let's see. Probably need a photo of that. Want to check that out, but first I guess we'll get this, and there's not a convenient way to go about it, is there? I'll get this first, and then I guess I'll figure it out in a second. I'll figure it out in a second. Okay, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out right now. It does look like the pillar's intact in this particular one. I wonder why it is that these particular... Oh, hello. Okay, sure. Good job. For a second, I thought that star falling to Earth was still Unobo. Although Unobo's not... Oh, this is the one! This is the one. I was going to say a thing about how... I don't know why it is that these particular islands are so dang shoddy that the centers keep falling out like this, but... Treasure chest here? Really? Nearby down below, you say? Huh. Wonder where it is. I honestly don't know. There we go. Alright. I'm a little bit curious. Do you suppose it's anything good? I mean, probably not, right? It's probably like a Zora spear or something like that. I'm going to insist that I don't pay attention. I'm going to insist that it's not important. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so where do I need to get to next? I want to go there. It seems weird that there's just this one little island in the middle of nowhere, right? Nothing around it, anywhere nearby. That seems like it probably has something going on, right? I guess let's go prove myself wrong. Ah, dang it. Push that button twice. Okay, we're going here. Okay, so where is this specifically? Right there. Okay, let's just put one of those on it, and then... Huh. Must be pretty close to the ground, huh? We have a better look here. Hmm? Oh, yes, okay. That's very close to the ground. My goodness. I wonder if I can just sort of float there from here. Probably, right? Yeah, probably. Who needs vehicles anyway? Me. Never mind that statement. Ignore that. I need them. Just not right now. You know, I've been persistently ignoring it because it took so much effort to get this particular paraglider. But it's a little bit freaky, isn't it? I mean, I already knew that Satori's had kind of disturbing faces, but... Man, just look at that thing. I'm guessing the bit in the middle between the two sets of eyes, that's their, like, beardy thing? It kind of looks like a nose, I guess. But, like, just those piercing, unblinking eyes from the bloopies that are stapled to its face. It's just weird, right? I mean, that's the intent. It's supposed to look strange and alien. And it does! Good job! Good job, Nintendo. It looks weird. Ooh, nearby down below. Could it be here? It could! So there was something here, huh? What do we got? Oh, really? I was not expecting an old map at this elevation. Oh, and it's something I haven't found even. Wow. Wow. Well, great. I got that. And this guy's soul. I guess that's kind of what that is. You find the dead body of a robot and you just plunge your hand directly into its chest and rip out the contents. Because that's a normal thing to do. Ask Link, he'll tell you. That's normal. Alright, cool. So that's that. There are a couple of, like, incidental islands out here and there and there. Do you suppose they have any bearing on anything? It looks like I've been to that one. These are probably those low-to-the-ground ones. I can't... Okay, I've been to all of them. I've been to all of them, except for that one. I don't know if it matters. It's just out over Hyrule Field. I wanna check and see if it matters. Okay, I'm gonna just, since I'm doing little tiny islands in the middle of nowhere, let's just check it, right? We'll just check it. It's fine. And I fully recognize it's gonna be like a large Zonite or something like that, and that's also fine. It's also fine. All right, so where is this place I'm trying to go to? It should be that direction. Let's see. Just on the other side of the... Which one have I... Okay, it's that one right there. This one right here. Not that I can see those sort of beams on my map, but I can see on the mini-map, and that's helpful. It's helpful. This will work fine. There's another tower over that way. Was there a tower that was closer to the thing I'm trying to get to? And I just sort of didn't notice. Oh, it's right there. There you are. These little tiny islands are very difficult to spot, when you're high up in the sky like that. It's neat, but it's also... Like, how are ones like this staying up? The bigger ones, they've got those big spire-like structures underneath them where you might get the idea that some sort of power source is keeping them elevated. But what about ones like this? What's keeping this up in the air? Hey, look, it's a large zonite charge. I almost called it. I debated calling it. I was like, it's going to be a big rock or one of those. It's one of those. And that's fine. That's just fine. All right, cool. So the little tiny islands, they do have things on them. They're largely irrelevant. Good to know. I want to go here. So let's go here. Now stop pushing that button. Stop pushing that button. It doesn't do you any good to push that button twice. Where was it? Where am I? What am I doing? Here. I want to go here. Yes. I want to go here. Nearby down below. There's something here? Really? Where did you have it in mind? Yes, hello. Wow, I can grab onto this? I didn't actually know I could grab onto that. That's neat. Nearby up above. It's in there? There's a chest in there? Huh. Well, I better check that out, huh? I suppose I should first stop it from rotating if I can, huh? Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Stop. There we go. There we go. And then, okay. So, there's a chest in here somewhere. I guess it's probably underneath this plane. Is there a hole I can drop through? Gratings, but no hole. Is the idea I have to use that hole? Oh, maybe. Maybe. I hadn't even considered that. But how will I possibly enter the sphere while it's rotating? Okay, well, let me put this back on, I guess, and because we're going to need it to be automatically rotating if I'm going to be able to... I'm going to have to go out the hole and then go back in it when it's beneath the surface. Does it ever... Oh, never mind. I can just drop in through here. Wow, I just never noticed that. And there's carvings on the wall. I never noticed that either. I can't really see it because of the upper plane here, but like... It looks like it might be a moon, or... I guess it might be... Wait, that's illustrated like the sun. What is this thing? I don't know. Give me the box. Hey, Sage's Will. That would have been a nasty one to miss. Like, it would have been really hard to notice that I had missed that one. If I hadn't noticed it just now. This is what I get for not having treasure sensor on while I've been doing all the islands up here. Okay, yes, it's a moon, I think. And these might be constellations? Is it meant to be sort of a... like, artistic... what do they call that thing? You know, where you go in a room and it shows you the night sky, except that it's not really that. I guess the rotation of the center bit is meant to... I wonder why this thing stopped also. Oh, because I got too far away! Right. Is it just meant to simulate the rotation of the sun? I guess the sun isn't the one rotating, it's the planet rotating around the sun. But you know what I mean! Planetarium! That's an easy word to remember. I wonder why I couldn't remember it. Anyway, I want to go to... there? Do I wish to go to there? I think I want to go to there. Let me just make sure. There we go. Yep, that's the place. Alright. Quick jaunt right over. No big deal. Maybe. Perhaps I spoke too soon. This is a problem. That's okay. And there is a treasure chest on it, so I do want to go there. We'll use the waterfall. We'll use the waterfall. And I can't exit it early, but I can drop down on it from above, is the thing that I can do. This will work fine. Promise. Oh, that is a big one, and it's further away than I gave it credit for. Well, that's okay. That's okay. This will work. Who are you? Why are you still attacking me? You need to get a hobby, sir. Ha-da. Ha. Ha. There we go. Now then, to the waterfall. Hey, thanks for all the parts of that guy's body. It would be convenient if I fought everybody in the middle of the dang air and I could just collect their parts without having to worry about it. Strangely, that only works if it's not possible for me to get them at all. What do you mean there's another one? Why are there so many Aracudas? Ganon, stop it. I know we've talked about this in the past, and you haven't been receptive to my commentary, but stop it. Wellspring Island. I don't need to be here at all. Okay. Back to there. Nearby up above. What do you mean? Oh no. It could be a sage's will. It probably isn't. Unless it is. I don't know. I'll check in a minute. Ah! Alright, here we are. So what do you got to say for yourself, huh? Old map. Alright. And did I already find it? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, well, now I guess I need to drop by Wellspring because it turns out I missed something there. Who knew? All right, let me get back up there. Wait, I already visited the flower next to here, right? Already did that? Did I? This is the one that dropped to the earth, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. It's that one that I haven't been to yet. We'll get to that next, but first I got to go over to Wellspring again. If it turns out they did hide Sage's Wills or old maps in the plot dungeons, and I just didn't notice it all, I'm gonna have a decent amount of backtracking I need to do, huh? Wait, come to think on it, I still haven't answered the question of where all those shrines that I missed are. Certainly there can't be... What am I at? 11? 13? There can't be that many left in the area I haven't explored up here. Where are they? Do I have to go around with shrine detection on too? I'm doomed. I'll never finish. Treasure chest nearby. Okay. Where? Nearby up above, huh? How nearby? Up there? Oh, it could easily be up there. Okay, alright, I'll go up there. We'll find out. Nearby down below. There's one here too. Alright. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, what do you contain? Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I probably don't need to be too thorough in the dungeon islands. Probably, but I don't know is the thing. I don't know is the thing. I suspect, but I know nothing. Oh. Well, there's a robot. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll certainly take your whatever it is you're guarding there. It's another level 2, so I'm not real worried about this. Aw, my bow. Man. It's really not fair to put one of these bosses like this in a low gravity zone. Not fair to them, I mean. Poor guy. Alright, so what did you have? Was it worth it? Yes! Yes, it was. There's a Sage's Will here. Which means there's probably a Sage's Will in all of them, isn't there? Oh dear. Oh no. Oh man. That's a whole thing. Okay, well, good to know. He was guarding something else too. What you got? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Why is there another one? Why are there so many chests here? Ah, there it is. Please don't be just another weapon. Well, what you got? That's technically not just another weapon. Thank you, I guess. It never ends. It's fine. I like treasure. Treasure's good. I do want to upgrade all the sages. There's a gachapon up there that I never activated, huh? Alright, let's have a look. How did I miss so much when I was here? This was the last dungeon I did. Did he just in a hurry? What the heck? What's wrong with me? Okay, well, let's see what it's got. There. Bah. Low gravity gachapon, so they all roll out slow. Fans are very good. Hover stones! The reason I didn't have hover stones is because I never checked the dang gachapon that was here. Look at that! Look at that! I want more fans, though. But 1 out of 5 isn't a great chance. It's fine. I found it. I did it. Hooray. There was another chest I detected. Where was it? Maybe there wasn't. Maybe I got them all. Maybe I got them all. All right, cool. In which case, where am I going? I'm going here. Okay. Well, then give me a second to go there. So the lesson here is, if I explore all the islands in the sky, and I still don't have all the Sage's Wills, that means that I missed Sage's Wills in the plot dungeons. Probably in 3 out of 4 of them, given that for most of the game I had 1 Sage's Will and didn't have any idea where to get more. So almost certainly I did miss at least 2 Sage's Wills in the dungeons, huh? Well, given that there are 2 left in the game to find, suddenly I have a decent idea where I need to look, huh? Hi, Zelda. Is this another one where the pillar already dropped out? No. It's still there. Okay. But it is a different color than the rest of it, decidedly. Which kind of makes me wonder if it's going to drop off. No, 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 no. It's mine. It's mine. Give it back. It's mine. Give it back. There. There we go. Okay. And we're safe. For once, we're safe. All right. Photo of that. Excellent. All right. Now, where to next? Where have I not been? I haven't been here. The odds of there being anything there are relatively low, but it is right next to me. And after that, I guess we're heading here? That ain't close, but I think that's the last major hub of islands that I haven't been to, isn't it? I think. All right. Well, then, where'd I put my car? There it is. All right. And the island I wanted to check out that's right here is just to the north. Okay. Away! That one. From the looks of it, that absolutely looks like a vehicle hub. Like a place for just building a thing that goes up so you can get to the plus-shaped thing in the sky. But let's sweep it for treasure chests. After all, I'm right here. I'll never be here again. Yeah, that's absolutely what it is, isn't it? It's a place where you put balloons on a box, and then you send the box to the sky with you on it. And that's all there is to it. Well then, to the east, to the last major hub of islands that I'm aware of. Actually, it looks like I need to stop at that particular flower island as well, don't I? Okay, I'll do that too. It's a little concerning to me that I haven't yet found the one tablet where I got onboarded and it dropped into the depths. Because I know I'll need to go back there and take a photo of that one. And the fact that I missed it isn't a great sign for my prospects in getting all this done efficiently. But that's fine. I'll figure it out. It's got to be around here somewhere. The Sakala Sky Archipelago. It's the quenchiest. What a parking job. Beautiful. Professional level even. There we go. One more in the bag. By which I mean... Where do I keep my camera dated? Probably it's in the poor pad somewhere, huh? It's probably all in the poor pad somewhere. Alright. Onward. That way. I think. Yes. Most of the Death Stars in the past have had some kind of a shrine inside them. So that seems like a good place to start, right? Give me a place I can teleport back to check out all the other islands around it. Yeah. Is the entrance hole in the bottom this time? Like right about where Yunobo was pointing? Right there? Can't really tell in this light. Well, I'll try to land on top and just sort of explore it from there, and hopefully that works out. Which does mean I'm losing my hovercraft, but hopefully that's okay. Hopefully it's done what I needed it to do. Thank you, hovercraft. Godspeed. Treasure chest nearby. Not too shocking that. And what am I seeing over there? There's a shrine crystal there. Huh. Okay, well, I'm going to need a vehicle to transport it, so hopefully they got parts for that in here. They do not. They don't have anything in here. That from a big button. Big button. Well, I guess that's kind of what I expected. All right. That didn't work, so... Is there a hole to the underground? Or, you know, the lower hemisphere of this thing? Or is that what I need to push the button for? Is to gain access to the lower hemisphere? Maybe. Well, how big a thing do you need? Is this good enough? Are you sure it's not? Oh. Well, that certainly did something. Are you just going to rotate like that from now on? It seems like it's just going to rotate like that from now on. Which... Can I send out of here? Because I'm guessing if I teleport away, my progress will be lost. In which case... Okay, maybe if we climb a pillar. And then ascend out. There, that did it. That did it. That's the answer to the puzzle. Okay. And now I just need to enter through the hole in the side, wheresoever it may be. Not this way. It's the other side. I think. I think. Okay, so then... Yes, there it is, there it is, there it is. Let me in. Toolin, thank you. Okay, so this is probably Sage's will? Question mark? Zonite shin guards. Oh, it's the third piece of that armor. Nice. I was honestly assuming that that would be coming from... I guess I was right. It is from this particular complex here. I just was assuming that this was more of a cohesive island. It's just not. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I got him. Now I have the full set. Hooray. Where is that set? There it is. Look at that. Oh, it was pointed out by another friend. The stuff on the dangle bit. The, don't say dangle bit. The, fundoshi, whatever. It's probably the ancient kings. The king of boars and the king of dragons and the king of owls. In reverse order from bottom up. It's probably them. I'd totally forgotten they existed, but that's almost certainly who that is. So thank you for pointing that out. I had no idea. Neat. All right. Let me get out of here. Exit. And get to the top. Like that. Okay, so I probably should just go to the glowstone island now, right? Because apparently a shrine quest starts here. Apparently. Hi. Follow the beam. And I'm guessing we're going down the sequence of plus-shaped islands, and I need to just sort of like jump with it down. The sky mine crystal. Yeah, you can't even see the beam. But I'm guessing it goes down there, yeah? Not telling. Well, fine. You be that way. Do I have something for mining with? I didn't make the Master Sword into a mining weapon for once in my life, and so now here we are. That one. Use that. Ha! One topaz. Cool, thanks. I'm gonna loot the rest of this luminous stone while I'm here. Give me a sec to do that. There's a part of me that feels like you should be able to break apart this larger structure at the top and get the ore that is inside. But that would also change the structure of this island pretty significantly, so I understand why they don't let that be a thing you can do. Unless they do, and I just have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, yes. Yes, the beam goes down there. Got it. Alright. So... what are you... Is this a situation where I can get a vehicle down there that then makes it easier to get up here and do the... There are launchers on these islands. That's how I was supposed to get up here in the first place, wasn't it? I was supposed to start at the bottom and get launched to the top. Huh. Well, I don't have a lot of resources for going down in a controlled fashion. I just jump. You know what? I have no good reason not to. Alright, so let's see here. Make sure we're facing the island. Use your mini-map. It should be here. Man, that's almost kind of stupid. Impact proof. It's amazing. Hooray, I did it. Gikaku Shrine. I brought you this. Yeah. Good thing it's sturdy. Yeah. Offers a crystal. That is one word for what I did. I feel like that would have been kind of a pain if I didn't have this particular armor set. I wonder how you're supposed to do it. Probably just, use one of them box vehicles and shuttle it down all slow like. Not today, punk. Why did I skip that at the very end when it no longer mattered? No idea. What do you got, Raru? A ruby. Thank you. And high five. Yes, good, thank you. Okay, so now there are 11 more Lights of Blessing left in the world. Maybe? But I genuinely don't know where those shrines are going to be. I could see them hiding one more in the Sky Islands, but I don't think the rest are going to be up here, so that just leaves the depths? Unless they actually put heart containers in the final dungeon, which I guess is a possibility. Huh. I don't know. There's a dragon ring. Hey, what's up, man? What do you want? They from this side? Yeah. High five. What troubles you, Dragon King? Oh, the launchers were turned off, weren't they? This turns them on. Yeah, it certainly does. They're rather more aggressive than the average launcher, it seems. Sky Mine! I have now discovered it, now that I've activated it. I see. Well, I do want to, Is there a purpose to sending up a cube? Here. I see. So probably don't launch yourself that direction or you go pinging off the rock wall. Is that the idea? Meanwhile, that giant stone block I just launched into the sky is going to land somewhere on the ground. Good job, Link. Someone died today because of you. Then again, someone dies every day because of you. That's sort of how it works. Link does a lot of murder. Alright, let's see here. Where was the gachapon? Is it up there? Or is it down there? I know I saw it. I just don't remember where I saw it. Well, let's follow the Sky Mine Trail. At least for now. That way, I should think. Yes. Launch me! Thank you. Someone's mad I'm here. And now he's dead. So there's another launcher. I suppose the gachapon must have been on the first one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Don't miss. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what you got? By type, yes. And da-da-da-da-da. Ha-da-da. What do you got? Roombas. And hover stones. And time bombs. Is that all? Did I not get one? I didn't get one. Okay. Well, what else you got? Hydrants, it would seem. Okay, nothing I'm super excited about. I could probably stand to use more Roombas, but I keep saying that every time I think about them. Roombas and robot heads. I should be getting those out and sending little robots into battle every chance I get, and I never do it. I'd have to actually design the robot. I guess that's the problem, huh? I'd have to exert effort. Alright. So there's a thing here that I haven't been to. Where else is there to go? A couple of small islands out here, but I'm guessing those have just got charges on them, as has been the case in the past. There's a thing here. I don't think there is anywhere else they could hide a shrine, unless there's something I absolutely missed in the past, which is certainly possible. Alright, is there a tower near that? No, there's not. Okay, well, let's make a ship then. And by ship, I do mean hovercraft. Out of my rapidly dwindling Zonite supplies. Away I go. That looks like an island that's not going to have anything at all on it. But you got to check them all, or you're going to miss something. Given that I have evidently missed several somethings, despite theoretically checking them all. Oh, there's a chest here. Okay. I'll take it. And the hovercraft is going off the edge. It's going off the edge. We're good. We are good, aren't we? Amazing. A fine parking job. Now, where's this chest I've heard so much about? Is it in here? Nope. Okay. Is it up there? Oh, it's right there. It's right. It's directly in front of me, as it turns out. Old map. Uh-huh. What do you got to say for yourself? I already got it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, okay, good, good. All right. So, where else? I definitely missed the flower that had its core fall out, because I have not been down to the depths to take a photo yet. I'm pretty sure. In which case, it feels like I've been everywhere up here now. Aside from some little tiny islands, which I assume won't have like a sage's will or something in them. But I'm assuming a lot, I suppose. Well, for now, let's go back to Kakariko and see how many I have left of the flower quest. Maybe we can wrap that up today or something. Kakariko. There you are. Alright, where are you, buddy? Probably in the translation building, right? I just don't really remember. Yeah, there we go. What are you shouting about? Who knows? Probably clothing. It's this guy. Wartsworth. What voice did I give you? Oh man, I gave you a distinctive voice and I forgot all about it. Hello. Oh. Well, did you find a stone tablet? Was it something like this? I hope it was. According to the stone tablet at Lookout Landing, we have 12 tablets left to find. Oh. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, get some kind of visual evidence of them and show it to me. I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. Here you go. Oh, you have one? Oh, do I have one? Show me. Have a look at all these. Interesting. I'll get right to translating it. Oh, incredible. It's first-hand Hyrulean history. Here's what the original text says. So sweet the song of King Rauru, and so great the beauty of his susterous dance. Susterous? Susterous. I understand so far. So sweet the song of King Rauru, and so great the beauty of his susterous dance? That were min eyes on Eris captive. My eyes were held captive by him? Susterous, I don't know. Und so hände Quensonias gassen on us alle, so felt I min heart als captive fallen. We're talking about Queen Sonia. His heart was held captive, had fallen captive. So hände gassen on us alle. I don't know. Cervantes live, though much laborsome, han much jollity as well. Longer be the life of the royal family there he loves so. Okay. This is an account of a party from those days. It says King Rauru and his older sister sang and danced together while Queen Sonia looked on. It's very interesting. We think of royalty as austere and reserved, but these nobles amuse themselves with song and dance. But what a vivid recounting of a scene never before related in any history book. The descriptions of their personalities and expressions make the ancient past feel alive again. This stone tablet is a first-class find. Well done, dear Chamberlain, in leaving behind this account for us. I thought you were calling me a Chamberlain, and I'm a little disappointed you didn't. I'm positively beside myself to think of how this story from the ancient past persevered so long to reach us today. Very good. And as promised, I have a reward for you. $100. Add it to the pile. The thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule is so exciting. According to the stone tablet at Lookout Landing, we have 11 left to find. Do you have any others? This is vital research. I want as many of these stone tablets as you can show me. Yes. Oh, you have one? Yes, I do. I don't even actually know how many I've got, so just keep going. Translating. Oh, yes, I see now what we have here. A first-hand historical account. Here's what the original text says. Sonia Quen to Hyrule's king, be birthed Hylian priesteresse, herself y born of Londa, not of Sky aboven. Okay, so Sonia's the Hyrule's king. She's Hylian. I don't know what priesteress means. Priestess. That's a very inefficient way to spell priestess. Herself born of the land, not of the sky above. Okay. Specken she with open heart, earnest to Allah, even to the Zonai's king. She speaks with open heart, earnest to all, including the Zonai's king. This king, ye think, it got adventure to so to learn of the Londa's folk. To send his head, he bent listening to this which pleasance. I feel like my accuracy is dropping, but that doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure this isn't real. The king thinks it's good, a good venture to learn of the landsfolk. And so he bent his head to listen. Is such pleasance. Switch pleasance. Wow, this one looks to be about Queen Sonia. It claims that Sonia was a priestess before marrying Rauru. Despite his status as a Zonai, as people popularly thought to be gods, she would counsel him without any trepidation. Moreover, Rauru heeded this counsel. Incredible! This account gives us first-hand knowledge of the nature of Queen Sonia and King Rauru's relationship. Rauru found himself unexpectedly charmed by her strong will, and before long they were married. That last bit isn't in the text. That's me speculating. Nonetheless, this is truly fascinating. History rarely speaks of a person's character prior to being elevated to royalty, so I can't help but fantasize. Very good. I thank you not just with words, but with this as well. $100. Thank you. The thought of such incredible historical artifact falling all over, babbidi-bee, babbidi-boo, tend to go. Here's another one. A first-hand historical account. Here's what it says. Oft Wislat Rauru, king of Cainablade, wave his work rail in favor of the hunter. Often would Rauru, king of Keenblade, wave, as in W-A-I-V-E, wave his real work in favor of the hunt. Und oft quainted Sonia, queen of Cana Insight, seek out him and repair this king to kingly business. Business. Often Queen Sonia, quaint Sonia, not queen, but quaint Sonia, queen of keen insight, seek him out and repair this king to kingly business. Oh, she would seek him out and drag him back to his work, essentially. Okay. In her sapiens semis she divin, that she couldn't him ever find it, and for his folly semis him in the more humane. In her sapiens, wisdom? She divin, that she couldn't him ever find it, seems him the more human. His folly makes him seem human? Unto the king? Oh, he laugh, not him here equal for her wit, he couldn't. Und the queen, she laugh at all, als even she scolden. The king would laugh about it because he was no equal for her, and the queen would laugh as well, even as she scolded him. Allow me to explain. It's actually a very enlightening story. Apparently, King Rauru would vacate his official business from time to time in order to go out hunting. I had the impression he was a stricter, more serious king, but I guess he had a lighter side as well. However, Queen Sonia was always a step ahead. She would put a stop to King Rauru's hunts and bring him back. In some circumstances, you might expect this to have been a point of tension at their court, but the tone here is much more playful than that. These royals were more relatable than one might assume. Or so it seems from this account, at least. How fascinating. We rarely get a glimpse into the down-to-earth side of royalty in this way. It's an important find, to be sure. Very good. And as promised, I have a reward for you. It's $100. All right, good. Good. Yes, here's another one. Are you getting tired of my ancient Hylian accent yet? First hand historical account. Here's what it says. The king was late he come this aven, so Mac de Quene to Sharon tales of her land, of Sharinis Algrena Igloin. So the king was late, coming home late that evening, so the queen was sharing tales of her land, of shrines green and glowing. Like the ones that we have now, huh? Of early days, seeing this Hyrulus funding, have diverse monstres here raume besaget und assailed. Okay, so from early days of Hyrule's founding, have various monsters besieged and assailed her realm. On Sassing in a strife, they brought to despair folks and leven. King und Queen is set themselves to bring and scourge to end. Since there was unceasing strife, they brought despair to the folks who lived there. The king and the queen set themselves to bring an end to the scourge. With might and light und power, with might of light und power, driven aback ibin, und the royal couple mad des Shririness to sailing him away. With might of light and power, they were driven back, and the royal couple made the shrines to seal them away, the monsters that were coming and assailing the land, I guess. This whole sailing been eclipsed Shrinis of light. So, eclipsed. I don't know, but so these are the shrines of light. Great king, great queen, I thank you. You fought a while you were maiden child that he could have pace took knowing. Great king, great queen, I thank you. You fought when I was a young girl, so that I could know peace, I believe is what that says. I'll walk you through this one. The subject here is the actions King Rauru and Queen Sonia undertook not long after Hyrule's founding. With the kingdom established, they were worried for their people, so they set out to eradicate the monsters troubling them. They created structures called Shrines of Light to seal the monsters away so that they could never be revived. There's more here about light and time, too. The sense I get is that two of them may have had supernatural powers. Though it's part of ancient history, it's a feat that those of us living today should still be grateful for. Truly an important discovery. Very good, I thank you, not just with words, but with this as well, $100. Okay, so the Shrines of Light were originally made to seal away the monsters that were assailing the land in ancient times, and they just sort of don't do that anymore because Ganon? And so now instead they give me the light that was contained within them to seal away the monsters, which I'm sure will have no negative repercussions down the road, right? Right. Good. Here's a picture. I do sort of wish, given the way these are written, like I know I'm sort of forcing what even is this thing I'm doing? It's like, it's like sort of Scandinavian. I sort of wish that the king and queen in the ancient times had that kind of an accent. It would be it would bring it full circle. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. What do we got? First-hand historical account. Here's what the text says. Quenta Minaru, the king is older sister, follows so deep in her baucus, switch that she oft forgetteth to eaten. Quenta Minaru. The king's elder sister, Minaru. I don't know what Quenta means. The first time I translated it. The first time I assumed it was like quaint, like the word quaint, but maybe it just means a relative of the royal family? I don't know. She tends to spend so much time in her books that she would forget to eat. In min weird way don I what much I con, but if her haven't that it been little avail. I don't know what this says. I fear that it may have been to little avail. In min weird way don't I what much I con. I is I, right? what much I can. I do what I can. In my worried way, I do what I can, but I fear it has been for little avail. So the writer in this case is Sonia? Maybe. Of late treateth she of constructus, things she make with her hondas as vessel for spirit, one body lich failing. She speaks of constructs, things she made with her hands as vessels for spirit when the body has failed. Body lich. Body lich. Lich is an interesting word choice here. When the life of the body fails, I guess, maybe? So said she, micht she living longer, in spirit, ihused within this construct. Construct. That one has to be said with no accent at all, because it's just a word that she invented. So she says she might live long in spirit housed within the construct. Though miner nis semis to hold an any to say it, be my faith, it can not als troth these wordens believin'. Though Minoru seems to not hold any deceit, by my faith I cannot trust these. I can in truth not believe these words.
Oh.
So King Rauru's older sister was named Minoru. Here we learn a bit about Minoru. It says she neglected to eat or sleep while making something called a construct. It was part of her research into a means of returning to life as a spirit possessing a new body should her original one die. To you or I, this sounds less like history and more like a sort of ghost story. Hey, Minoru, you want to talk to this guy? But remember who we're dealing with. They may have had unfathomable powers that made such things possible. The revelation that Minoru was a fellow researcher makes her feel like a kindred spirit to me, and yet the Chamberlain who inscribed these stone tablets treats Minoru with such care and kindness that it warms my heart. Thank you, Link, and I haven't forgotten about your award. A Chamberlain, huh? So it wasn't Sonia? Okay, that's fine. All right, give me another one. I mean, I'll give you another one, you give me the other one. Keep going. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Full fin is the weather this morn, und have a audience with Theos Princess said bin kin be for distant years as to Queen Sonia. The weather is fine this morning, and I have an audience with those princes. Say, been Queen Sonia kin from distant years? Maybe? I don't know. Begras has she been given a name most sweet of Zelda she been eclipsed. By grace she's been given a name most sweet. She's been called Zelda. Okay, I didn't understand that first part, apparently. Unless this is when Zelda showed up. This could be when Zelda showed up. In certain folk stare at suspicion, for stranger wear her garmentons on Sunday wear her apparence. Okay, this is definitely Zelda showing up. Certain folk were... She stirred suspicion in certain folk because her garments were strange, and so was her appearance. And Sodain. I don't know what that one means. Yet wolde her countenance and bearing marked proof of her right blood and bond to Queen Sonia. By her countenance and bearing, she was proven that she had blood and bond with Queen Sonia. So indeed, Zelda is a direct descendant of Sonia. Als be Zelda to remainen for a while with us. I will myself als hochmeide offer again her service. So Zelda will remain with us a while, and I myself... Hawkmaid offer again his service. Someone is offering service to Zelda. Is this Rauru?
Oh.
This is another fascinating entry. If my translation is correct, the Zelda described here is Sonia's distant relative. According to this, she arrived in Hyrule unexpectedly from another kingdom. It seems she was a beautiful princess. Her strange clothing perplexed the people of Hyrule, and many were suspicious of her at first. But this Zelda had such an undeniable air of nobility that those who doubted she was of royal birth were soon silenced. What a tale! It's all so fascinating! This level of detail on individual people is virtually unheard of in text from so long ago. I feel extremely blessed to be researching ancient Hyrulean at such times. Note, too, how clearly this conveys the writer's feelings regarding Zelda. Once it was clear Zelda would be staying, she applied to be Chamberlain to the princess. That suggests real admiration. Okay, so this was written by another Chamberlain. Gotcha. Very good, I thank you. Not just with words, but with this as well. Money. Give me here's another one. Keep going. Just keep going. Yep.
Oh.
Princess Zelda recent comes to send Mineru. The king is older sister. I come ek for here to Serwin. Princess Zelda recently came to see Mineru, the king's older sister. I came with to serve her. But wait, it says I come ek. It's an I instead of a E, which has been the personal pronoun up until this point. Wonder why. Maybe it's just a different writing style? Told I come hit ipassen that Mineru showed to Zelda construct alto greatest I have sin. Today it came to pass that Mineru showed to Zelda a construct that was the greatest I have seen? Maybe the biggest? I don't know. Zelda she much desired to hit on Raiden, on nekona not is saying in coast here stopping, though I did protesting, lordly. Okay, so Zelda wanted to ride on it, and nothing could be said to stop her, although I did protest loudly. Nevertheless, she mad to sit and high upon the construct of Skuldress, onto Raiden like a horse, all full of grass. Nevertheless, she made to sit high upon the construct's shoulders, and to ride it like a horse, all full of grace. Min Lausian so ground already, did groaning all the more. My Lausian? Laotian. I don't know what Laotian is, but this person's Laotian, which was great already, grew all the more. I don't know. The variety of these tales on these stone tablets continues to fascinate me. Zelda apparently visited Minoru often to assist with her research. I have no idea what kind of thing this construct that allowed people to ride on it was. But Zelda wrote it so well that our author, the Chamberlain, was again impressed by her skill at everything she tried. Okay, so the Laotian was his admiration for her. That's the long and short of it here. But more than a narrative, what strikes me is the back and forth between the Chamberlain and Zelda. The Chamberlain tried to warn Zelda of the danger, but Zelda pushed past her and rode the construct anyway. It's short, but so evocative of both the level of technology found in this area and the character of their visitor, Zelda.
Oh.
The treasure found in these stone tablets is the pearls of wisdom and nuggets of personality contained within. Very good, and as promised, I have a reward. Money. Alright, how many we got left? 5. Okay, here's another one. Translate. Dop. Fashion no favorite garment is adorned with mushroom patterns and with beyond they wear. Fashion doesn't favor garments adorned with mushroom patterns and with beyond they wear. I don't know. Something about beyond... something about garments. They don't favor garments adorned by, I don't know. This stands for mushrooms. Mushrooms. It's mushrooms. This is the origins of the mushroom outfit, isn't it? This stands for mushroom come of the castellus seamstre, who sogged to sewing clothes for Princess Zelda to pleasant. It comes from the castle seamstress who sought to sew clothes for Princess Zelda. Okay. This fashion, Zelda told to the seamstress, were in here true home well loved. Zelda told the seamstress about the mushroom clothing, and so the seamstress in the past started making mushroom clothing. Is it a time loop? Did Zelda tell the seamstress in the past about mushroom clothing, and therefore the seamstress passed down her knowledge of mushroom clothing, which eventually became the modern-day mushroom clothing? How is this? In here time were aversion patrons of bright hues in the shop of mushroom. In her time were aversion, I don't know what that is. Patrons of bright hues in the shape of mushrooms. I know our hand seamstress set heart on this patron's copying, which sell it to many happy person. So the seamstress copied these patterns and sold to many happy persons. Is such after some for me on, but ne could not on finding. The Chamberlain in question attempted to obtain some mushroom clothing of her own, but couldn't find any.
Oh.
How curious. Here we learn something about the fashion trends of that era. The story's catalyst is their Zelda telling a tailor about the mushroom-patterned outfits becoming popular in her homeland. Intrigued, the tailor fashioned some clothing in that vein, and it caught on in ancient Hyrule. Do you know Cece from Hotno Village? Imagine the look on her face if she were to find out. They say that trends go in cycles, but I didn't expect mushroom patterns to have been in fashion so long ago. Zelda, stop breaking the past. One last thing about the Chamberlain. Her interest in fashion shows that there was more to her than devoted service. She was just like anyone else in the kingdom. Thank you, Link, and I haven't forgotten about your reward. Good. Thank you. Okay, 4 more. I think I probably have, like, a couple at least, yeah? Off he goes.
Oh.
Off late have I heard it told a strange lady walk us about the castle in dark of night. I've later heard that the strange lady walks around the castle in dark of night. She and Princess Zelda same as twins too, but this on nada the light in here ayin, more else a dead thing than naught. So there's been a second Zelda seen around the halls. She seems like a twin to Zelda, but she doesn't have light in her eyes. More like a dead thing than not. So this will be Ganondorf's duplicate. When she is asked about these walkers, Princess Zelda of that been nothing remembering. Princess Zelda remembers nothing of these walks when asked about them. What monster or spirit of darkness be this vision? So afeard I am of min imaginings that I could not sleeping. What monster or spirit of darkness could this vision be? I'm so afraid of my imaginings that I cannot sleep.
Oh.
This one's an ancient ghost story. My understanding of ancient Hyrulean isn't perfect, but I know a ghost story when I see one. It's a first-hand account of a ghostly or maybe corpse-like woman who appeared each night looking just like their Zelda. No matter the era, it seems people can't resist sharing a good ghost story. A bit like how there have been eyewitnesses accounts of our Princess Zelda in the newspaper, even though she's missing. Could our Zelda be a ghost too? No, of course not. There's no such thing. As a believer in science, I should know better than to suggest such things. Please forget I said anything. It doesn't matter what you speculate. I already know what's going on. Don't worry. I know everything. This is a very late game for me. Very good. I thank you not just with words, but this as well. Hooray. Ba-ba-boo-bee-bee. What we got? Translate.
Oh.
Switch wondrous sight ye have beholden that ne con hit not justly be described. Such wondrous sight I've beheld that it cannot be justly described. The Temple of Time, Isawa, on Alonda I held it, rising to the sky, both fearful and majestic. The Temple of Time I saw, and I beheld it, risen to the sky, fearful and majestic. Did it actually float up into the air? Is this when the Sky Island started happening? Started being a thing? As Princess Zelda, it told me, in fair distant future comes a champion to that place in hope that Hyrule saften. As Princess Zelda told me, in her distant future comes a champion. It literally says in her distant future. Comes a champion to that place in hopes that Hyrule, to save Hyrule. How are you going to translate that? That's not Zelda came from the future. For that champion be hit that I this great stana inscriben. Stana. The champion is him that these great somethings are inscribed with. The king, his eldest sister Mina, send us know these stana to the sky, that the champion might hem Ereden. This Minaru sent the Sky Islands into the sky so that the champion could do something. I could do something with them. Read them. These. This is the pillars. This is the accounts. These are the things that are being read. Minaru sent them into the sky so that I could read them later, despite the fact that they're written in a language that I cannot read. And Zelda knows that. Thanks, Zelda. My head is spinning. I need to lie down. This is an incredible find. An eyewitness account of the Temple of Time floating up into the sky? It's a landmark discovery for the history of Hyrule. It may be one of the top 10 most important discoveries of all time. Even among all the breathtaking displays of power we knew of from the era, to raise the land and its buildings into the sky. That was a feat impressive even to those accustomed to wonders. You can tell as much from this account. Zelda predicted that a hero would appear in the land they raised into the sky, and that he would save Hyrule. The Chamberlain took this on faith and wanted to know how she could help. So she inscribed these records on the stone tablets that Minoru sent into the sky. I'm so overwhelmed that the tremors have gone past my hands and legs. My whole body is shaking. Please excuse me. This is no way for a researcher to behave. I need to view these accounts as a historian and not get so swept up in personal sentiments. Very good. I thank you. Good. $100. So here's the thing. The Temple of Time got sent into the sky, but the Temple of Time's on the Great Plateau, which means the Great Plateau was a sky island and fell back down before all these other ones became visible. Ha! That's neat. 2 more to find. I guess I have another one. Good. Which means I think the one in the depths is probably the last one, isn't it? Translate. Rauru, Hyrule's king, Sonia hier Quen, his eldest sister, Minoru, and ik, Princess Zelda. I whom is served and loved. I whom Thurgogan, alone curve eth this words upon the stand. So it was Rauru, Sonia, and Minoru and Zelda. I don't know what eek meant, but I just sort of kept going instead of translating. All who I served and loved, all whom Thurgon. Does that mean they're gone? They're gone. Alone I carve these words upon this stand. These stand on all 13 servant Ias royal family's record. Min work final, full wrought for all age. This stand and all 13 serve as royal family's records. My final work, full wrought for all ages. Many the mark made be these much beloved peoples, some ethicen, some unseen. Many marks have been made by these much beloved people. Some unseen, some... Ethicen must be like just seen. Some seen and some unseen. When I market remembrance of here Marcus, fella a flamme of hope, till though full small within me. When I remember these marks, it stirs the flame of hope, though still small within me. Hit be also though this Marcus some grounded design describing. It seems as though these marks describe some great design. I never not met Princess Zelda here love for Hirlanda. What more than ask ye can I do for Hyrule's peoples? Nekon not met Princess Zelda her love for her land. What more than I ask can I do for Hyrule's people? What more than can I... what more than can I do for Hyrule's peoples? Let min live led me fro henceforth and answer a full worthy to this question. Let my life from henceforth be a full worthy answer to this question. It seems this is the last of the records. The royals whom the Chamberlain served so faithfully were gone, one by one. It's heartrending to read. Her pain comes across so clearly in her words. What's less clear from these entries is the cause of all these partings. Well, each new mystery is an opportunity to do more research. If I keep digging, someday I'll unravel it. Like the noble Chamberlain, I must do my part. Very good, and as promised, I have a reward. Good. Good. So there's one left. And I don't think I have it, do I? What a significant find. Thank you so much for showing me. A discovery this valuable deserves a special place among my records. I'll hang it up on the laboratory wall. Where should I display this one? Maybe on the wall over here? Goodness, but this place could use a tidying up. I don't know what changed. Thank you for bearing with me. I put what you brought me over there. You're welcome to come and have a look at the research lab wall anytime. If you find any more stone tablets, please go document them with a picture so I can see. All right. So these are all the... Wait. Okay, so this is, in fact, the original... Right. But where's the first one? Where's the first one that we found? That he found by himself? Parting Resolve? Oh, that's the last one. That's the last one. So he did them right to left. Okay. Cool. Is this the first one, then? Account of a Celebration? No, okay, that's the first one I read today. So maybe Wordsworth's original one... I can't actually... Wait, maybe I can just look at this. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to you. Read it again for me. Honus held the honor to Als Hawkmaid, to King Ryru and Queen Sonia, thereafter to his sister and the Princess Zelda. Her on that great stand on 12th Mo, with Al Maka in date meantime with this royal family. Here on this great stand, and 12 more with in total, I record my time with the royal family. So make the her remembrance preserve, and for the sake of him on whom our hope rests. So this remembrance can be preserved for the one whom our hope rests upon, me. Got it. Okay. So, where's the one that I missed? Where's the one that I missed? Are the ones that have been read now glowing? That I suspected they might? Would be nice if they did. I need to find one of them before I can even answer that question, though. They're not! They're not. Oh, but that is the one. That's the one. It's over a chasm. That's the one. It's over a chasm. Okay. Sure. Let's just go there. The one by the Tiflo ruins. The one I apparently missed. Which means that this one, if my theory about them glowing is correct, wouldn't glow anyway. So let's look at a different one. Like, over here, for example, there was one, wasn't there? Like, I started out going to one over here, I thought. Why am I not even seeing them anymore? Oh, because they're underneath these... Oh! They put a symbol on them. Instead of making them glow, they put a symbol on them that makes them impossible for me to view anymore, which means this is the one I missed. So let's get there. Do you suppose there's going to be some significance to this one falling into the depths in terms of what information it contains? Is it going to be particularly dark? I feel like maybe. Buckets! Nice! And into the depths with me. One last text. Bonk. It's so anticlimactic the way you land when you're wearing this particular outfit. There we go. All right, Wordsworth. Wordsworth, whatever it is. Is it Wordsworth or is it Wordsworth? I don't know. That guy. Hey, that guy. Where was he? Kakariko. Hey, buddy. Wordsworth. It is Wordsworth. Hi.
Oh.
Here, I have it. Here you go. I knew you could do it. I'm excited to get a look at this. There you go. Translate.
Oh.
Here's what the original text says. Sith here founding has Hyrule, which hardship is in, but that is only small moment of time. Since her founding, Hyrule has seen hardships, but that is only a small moment of time. Mineru, the king's elder sister, says of this kingdom that hit not Nemot not awaren I be catchet, not even forth for future. Mino, the king's elder sister, says of this kingdom that it is not aware ikacht, not even forth her future. I don't know what that says. Something about the future. Princess Zelda tells Hera that this future be right already, that a champion bith from the sky coming. Princess Zelda tells her that this future has already happened, and that a champion will come from the sky. Between the two, they imagine to finding a way this champion in that distant time to helping. Between the two of them, they're looking for a way to help the champion in that distant time. Her main truth sought they to upraising the Temple of Time into the sky to ward and hit on Yenis evil. Her min truth. I don't know what that part means, but they sought to raise up the Temple of Time into the sky to ward evil, I guess. All died in so in that for distant die our kingdom might be saved. They did all that so that in the one distant day our kingdom might be saved. In min herte what a helpen mot, und im aske dominaru canst thou devise this menest upraising in the sky thus stand. Oh, this is when the Chamberlain asked Minoru to figure out a way to raise these things into the sky, so that her account could be preserved. Min words is not enow, but they thus memory soften of the royal family high in the sky for that future time. Okay, my words. I say not. These memories are saved of the royal family high in the sky for that future time. Oh. This is unbelievable! I wonder if the Chamberlain in question is like a ancestor of Impa, since, you know, the whole Zelda Impa thing goes back to time immemorial, rather. The details are unclear, but essentially the Chamberlain trusted in Minoru and Zelda's predictions and wanted to help. She put forth the suggestion that Minoru to build a mechanism that could make her stone tablets float in the sky, which I take it are the very tablets you found, Link. Simply incredible. In finding the fantastic devices they built to preserve these records, you fulfilled the wishes she wrote of here. And it doesn't end there. If I'm reading this right, it suggests that their Zelda worked with Minoru to raise the Temple of Time into the sky. The idea of the Temple of Time, a grand edifice built in that ancient era, being lifted to the skies to await a hero. Trust me, that's what it says. Although given the appearance of the Sky Islands after the upheaval, perhaps it's not so far-fetched as it seems. There are so many revelations here. My hands are trembling from all the strange, exciting ideas. And that's from merely reading an account long removed from the event. What must it have been like for the Chamberlain to live through it? Thank you, Lincoln. I haven't forgotten about your reward. $100. The thought of such incredible history artifacts falling all over Hyrule is so exciting. Wait a moment. Wasn't this the final stone tablet? We collected all 13 of them! I can't believe it! Finally, I've translated the whole history. I'm going to need a moment. Now that I've read all of it, well, to step outside my role as researcher, I'm deeply impressed with the author. I would very much have liked to meet her, if only the vast gulf of time didn't separate us. But of course, collecting the 13 records of these stone tablets would have been impossible without your cooperation, Link. In recognition of your work as a honorary member of the survey team, I want you to have this cloth. Neat. It's got a compass on it. Thanks, Zonai Survey Team Fabric. I'll tell you, Link, I've never felt prouder to be a researcher than today. To see all this valuable data compiled on the research lab wall makes me almost overcome with emotion. Almost. Everything you gave me is posted on the research lab wall. By all means, come and look at it whenever you like. I gained some precious understanding from my analysis of the text discovered from this time. The history of the Chamberlain left for posterity contains not just facts, but an important record of her feelings. I want to continue my research of ancient Hyrulean so I can convey those feelings to the rest of the world. Link, thank you very much for working with me on this. Yeah, sure. No problem. Job well done. You have anything else to say? I'll keep researching. Dabba-doo-boo. Good. We did it. We did it. But here's the thing. There's still one more Sage's Will up there somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'll probably have to hunt that down, but obviously we're way over today anyway, and I'm recording last minute, which means I'm in trouble, so I have to end this episode right now. And I guess next time we'll start off by finding the first Sage's Will, the last Sage's Will, I should say, and then to the depths? Although I still don't know what's going on with the shrines I missed. It seems weird that there's such an odd quantity that I've found, which suggests I missed one somewhere too, doesn't it? And then the last 2 heart containers have some other explanation? I don't know, but thank you for watching. I sorry about the Swedish chef accent that I presented all those to you in, but it was fun to say, so I just did it anyway, and now I've inflicted it on all of you. You're welcome. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.